Gemini, welcome to Gemini Go. Go, Gemini. Let's go ahead and discuss your messages today. I'm going to adjust this camera a little bit. Gemini, I'm getting some heavy energy coming in, and not like too heavy for you to carry. I want to be honest. I'm getting foul language, Gemini. I don't know if this is you or someone else, but I get the energy of somebody talking shit. And the reason that they're talking shit is because this is like the weak saying that they strong, right? It's like somebody that, yeah, I'm hearing Lil Nas X. I told you long ago on the road, I got what they waiting for. I don't run from nothing, dog. And that's what I feel. I get the energy of Gemini like somebody poked the bear, perhaps. I do feel like you are... I don't know, I get the energy of you're trying to take the high road, but that doesn't mean that there was not an initial clapback. Like, hold on, let me bring you back to square one. Oh, no, I do get the energy of somebody getting dragged by their hair. So that may be significant for somebody. I see somebody getting pulled. I get like they got them at the roots and pulling both sides, and somebody pulling up on somebody. Almost like they used a person to do like a row, okay? I'm just saying it was a strong pull is what I'm hearing. So that may be significant for somebody who may be kind of trying to figure something out, piece of things. It was a strong pull. That most definitely was. Somebody, I don't know, I don't know if they don't have edges, if it ripped their hair out. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but it was definitely very, very aggressive. Some of y'all, just because it's hair pulling, obviously hair is, for some of you, this has to do with what somebody tried to do. I get the energy of brainwashing, right? What they try to do to a person's mind. I kind of feel out I get the energy of like, I'm just kind of like visualizing someone literally getting their senses pulled out of them, right? That could be I'm talking about like their sense, like their their intelligence, their brain literally ripped out of their head. Okay, I'm just kind of getting that energy where someone wants to remove like all of your programming, that type of thing. And so it's almost like I just get an energy of brainwashing. Somebody wanted to brainwash you to believe something that their pride wanted you to believe. And that can be where it's like, where you have things like, I just heard their pride won't let them say they're down on their luck, or that even if it's they're disappointed. I just heard they're mad you didn't leave them no food. Maybe somebody got mad that you didn't leave them any food. I'm kind of getting like it may not have been anything left, something like that. I don't know. Maybe somebody wanted you to put them away a plate. So that could be significant for someone, but I'm just kind of getting this different energy. Let's pull some cards, Gemini. Thank you for liking the video. Make sure that you share this channel with your friend, that you're also subscribed. We have a nightingale here, and then we have the lizard and the otter that actually came out. So we're going to put together the messages for these particular cards. Gemini, right off the bat, I feel like I get the energy of like, this can be someone's tolerance, right? It can be yours. I don't know. Someone could definitely have a fever. I do feel like that. But I feel like there could be like, I get like the climate in a situation is changing. You could be mellowing out as you get older. You know, that happens. Sometimes it's not necessarily mellowing out. This is like where you may be like kind of chill now, right? You're calmed down, where you may have been anxious and like, no, I gotta find this out, or I gotta do this at some point. Some of you have kids and they made you realize that everything don't have to happen right now. Some of you it's just because you don't want to put your kid through nothing, so you just kind of feel things out, you know, before you get into them, before you jump into a situation. You just kind of feel it out and see, you know, does this just fizzle out? Did things change? Does this become better? You know, some of you, this is with a person. It's like, is this, you know, is this a little thing going to fester? Is it going to become a big thing, right? That can be like, are we going to keep coming back to this? Am I going to have to keep hearing this? You know, are you going to keep, I get like a little bit of a nagging energy. So some of you could definitely have been in that could have, maybe, like I said, it could have set things off in a situation. It could also have, you know, cool things down in a situation where you find you have a more playful energy with someone on the other side, right? And some of you could have went through different variations or even spectrums of this energy where maybe it's up and down, right? Where it's, you know, it's not stable, but I feel like there's kind of like a blending that's taking place now where there's more consistency. It's almost like when you trend and there's forecasting, which is, you know, the beginnings of trending, but then after forecasting, the forecast becomes more predictable based on a formula of the actions and the outcomes, right? It becomes actual trending, which has a higher probability factor than simply forecasting alone. So some of you may find in your life that things are moving in a way that you have a flow. Some of you, this could refer to like your stream of income, but this could just be like a flow with people, away with people. I really get a strong energy around mellowing out. You smooth now, right? It's not just busy. It's a flow for sure. And some of you may need to check out Empress Danny. It is another channel that I have called Empress Danny, and this coincides with the messages that we had on there. So some of you may need to do that. And I just kind of get the energy of ebb and flow, Jim. So if you've been ebbing, then you might be flowing now. So I don't know, that kind of gives me like edge tamer. Maybe you've been laying your edges down. You might be flowing now where you're just letting your hair go, right? And I don't mean like messy head. I just mean like less focus on like being smooth and more on being smooth because you're just going with the flow, whatever your flow is. So I feel that for you, Gemini. This is where I really feel like some of you, if you've been like, whether it's grieving a person, a loss, a relationship, a friendship, or just being generally sad or depressed, I feel like whatever this is, there's something that I feel you're just smooth with. Okay, this could be a person and they're just smooth. They're easygoing. I kind of feel like whoever this is tells you what you need to hear. I kind of get the energy of like you like how they talk, right? This could be something about their actual voice that is soothing. This could be something about like the way they joke or the way that they play around that is soothing. So I feel like for some of you, notice how it changes your vibration. For some of you, I feel like you're maybe seasoned or, you know, maybe a time that you dealt with some depression. I do feel there's some of you, you've done a lot, okay? I feel like look at this. You've sent a message in a number of different ways, right? And look, some of these was not positive messages, Gemini, but you had to do it. And just because of the fact that there's a letter, it's almost like you had to actually, you know, you had to actually, some of you may have been scripting, but I kind of get the energy of you in some way really put your intention into play, and that command was spoken, it was set forth, but it was also followed through. It was sent out, and I feel like in many ways now you're about to see whatever that command that was sent forth to do called back in. Okay, and it feels like you may be getting lots of correspondence, lots of mail, lots of letters. You may be getting a ton of information is what it feels like. This could be just communication, right? Where somebody is messaging you, whatever this is, it feels like it's flowing. Some of you, it is because this could be someone's temperature is rising. Someone could be ill, and I do feel a sense of maybe there's some shame, some regret, and now someone is letting go. I'm not going to be ashamed. I'm not going to regret this. And I feel like as those commands have gone out, there's this smooth transition that takes place. And I do feel like, Gemini, for some reason, I feel like you've already done your grieving, okay? And that may be something that you have to accept. Guys, I'm going to leave it there. Manifesting and doing is here. You're not just talking about it, you're being about it. I love you. Like, share, subscribe. Bye for now.